reach the goal I'm dreaming of. A flame in your heart.
Find anything useful?
Uranium fever has gone and got me down. Uranium fever is spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand,
I'm going up to take me to government land.
uranium fever has gone and got me down. Well, I had a talk with the AEC and they brought out some maps that looked good to me. And one showed me a spot he said he knowed, so I straddled my Jeep and headed down the road. I reckon I drove about 100 miles.
It's going to be difficult finding anything useful in this
All of a
mess.
sudden, I bounced to a stop at the foot of a mountain that didn't have no top. Uranium fever got me down. Uranium fever spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand,
I'm going up to take me to government land.
uranium fever has gone and got me down. Well, I took the Geiger and I started to climb right up to the top where I thought I'd find a hunk of rock.
Doors.
I'm only going to tell you this once, unless you don't want to become deathclaw food.
Can't open it from this end.
And don't return.
Thinking that I heard that day was the bones in my back. Gone astray. Uranium fever, running got me down. Uranium fever, it's spreading all around. With a Geiger counter in my hand.
I'm going out to take me to government land.
Uranium fever has gone and got me down. Pack up your things, you head out again into some unknown spot where nobody's been. You reach the spot where your fortune lies. It's been staked for 17 other guys. Well, I ain't kidding. I ain't gonna quit. That bug's done caught me
Terminal
now.
only.
So with a Geiger counter and a pick in my hand, I'll keep right on staking that government land. Uranium fever.
The Battle of Hoover Dam, Nevada, 2277. Troy Morton,
Hell yeah.
the New California Republic Rangers. This is my story. We were getting hammered by endless waves of legions in Hoover Dam. As a last resort, we lured them into Boulder City.
That was Uranium Fever by.
That's it.
Oh man, by Elton Britt. Yes, right. Said so, right there.
Impressive.
You're
Couldn't have done
listening
it
to
better myself.
Diamond City Radio. If you're listening at all, I mean. This is Civilization by it's by Danny Kaye. Right.
People of the Commonwealth. For years now, you you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It is true, but it is not the whole truth. We are here, and we are here to help. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist. Ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your personal freedoms. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in dire consequences. Rest easy. Know that the future is in safe hands. And that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
No more rationed meals, no more cushy cot, no more orders. I haven't felt this alive in years. Never forget that Rangers are natural survivalists. I can hack it on my own. Free of the NCR, I'll have to find a new purpose. I'm sure whatever I'll do will be moving people on from the border walls of New Vegas or enforcing tax laws on the poor souls of this hellscape. There is the promise of civilization to the east, near the DC area. Sounds like a wasteland mirage spun by a ghoul, but the best chance I've got. Well, logging off for now. We'll keep heading east through the plains.
Don't worry. This moisture won't affect my circuits. Let's take them out. Not much of a threat after all. Being non-organic, these rats won't affect me. You, that's a different story. Judging from all this dust, we could be the first to visit this place in quite a while.
I've made it to the plains, found a small settlement. The locals haven't seen a ranger before. They let me stick around and earn a few caps. As long as I clean up the mutant wildlife, load echoes while on watch in Western Valley. Feels like a lifetime ago. Logging off for now.
So the Minutemen are out there doing things in the Commonwealth. What kind of things, you ask? Well, I will tell you.
Powering up.
I have heard
on duty.
that they have taken over
This
the castle.
work site has
Which I guess
gone
was a time ago.
0
It's been a
days
while.
without an
It had been full
incident.
of fish, or monsters, or monster fish, maybe. I don't know. Not relevant. The Minutemen are there now. That's good for them, and I guess for everyone else too. So, yeah. How about some music? This next song, it's 60 Minute Men, and, whoa boy! I just, little kid.
Attention. This is now a combat zone. You may suffer harm up to 10, including if you remain in the area. This notice required by law.
Let's get this done. Last of them. Any idea where they went?
Law and order has prevailed.
Safety zone. I'm not certain what caused this mess, but perhaps it's best that we weren't here to find out.
I've made it further east. Turns out killing mutants earned you the nickname Beast Hunter out here in the Wasteland. Kinda like it.
I suggest we take as much
New
as we
settlement
can.
wouldn't let me in unless I dealt with what the locals call Martha, pointed to a nearby cave. I agreed to the job, but what they failed to mention was that Martha was a freaking 8 feet tall Yalwa. Before I could reach my holster and get a shot off, the bastard lunged the length of the cave and knocked me down. With one swipe, she clawed my helmet, smashing the lens and sending glass shards into my eye. She started to bite down, trying to crush my helmet open like a walnut. I somehow managed to grab my skinning knife strapped to my thigh and gutted her right there. It took several hours for me to crawl back to the village where they finally took me in. They were grateful and offered to patch me up, saying, "We're not doctors, but we can weld anything," bolting an eye patch onto my ranger helmet. Sadly, my ranger coat was ripped to shreds. As a reward, they offered me a jacket. And not just any jacket, though, but a lucky 38 club jacket. I guess they used to hand these out to exclusive casino members before the bombs fell. The elder of the village said they traded it for 3 bags of powder from a merchant a while back. Since I'm from the hobby, he figured I'd appreciate it more than most.
Careful, found you.
You got the access to a positive healing. Money to make it latch on to the affirmative. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. You got to spread joy up to the maximum. Bring gloom down to the minimum. Have faith or pandemonium liable to walk upon the scene. To illustrate my last remark, Joe in the gale, no in the art. What did they do just when everything looked so dark? Man, they say we better act and wait for the healing. Money to negative.
We may have some trouble. No more hiding for you. Target down.
Such a positive guy, that Bing Crosby. So here's something that happened in the Commonwealth that I have overheard from 2 people who I do not believe were drunk. There was that old asylum, Parsons, right? And it was creepy. And everyone knew to stay open.
My goal of reaching the eastern border states is coming close to an end. I've climbed the mutant food chain to where I'm slaying deathclaws as a profession. Because I've fully embraced the beast hunter title. I started this journey almost 6 years ago, and while serving in the NCR has become a distant memory. The memories of my ranger buddy Jackson.
Think you can unlock that terminal?
Through the fallout.
Certainly. Let me get
On
that
my journey
terminal
to
unlocked
DC,
for you.
I came across a Brahmin trader who warned me of crossing into the Commonwealth.
Decent security, but I don't think it should keep me out. Nope,
So
that's
there's
not it. All done. You
there's
should
talk
be able
around
to
town.
use the terminal now.
And if it's true, it's, well, it definitely counts as news. But it's kind of hard to confirm, you know, whether this is true. There's talk, though, that the Institute...
Powering up. Protectron on duty. This work site has gone 0 day without an incident.
Should other people be worried that they might be next? I'll just play some more music and pretend we're not in danger.
What time is it? Why, it's time for a whole lot of shaking. because that's the name of the next song. I thought I would try something there. Probably didn't work. That's fine. Here's the song. Bail me out.
You're not the first to come down here. You read it. Made it further than most.
Phone calls engaged. Sir.
Bessie! No!
That's a museum quality.
Bastard! You're gonna pay for that!
Jackson.
That takes care of that.
Nice. Heads up.
Yes.
Got a doll baby, I love her so. Nothing else like her anywhere you go. A man, she's anything but calm. Regular pint-sized atom bomb. Atom bomb, baby, little atom bomb. I want her in my wigwam. She's just the way I want her to be. A million times hotter than TNT. Atom bomb babies loaded with power, radioactive as a TV tower, a nuclear fission in her soul, loves with the electronic control. Atom bomb baby, little atom bomb, I want her in my wigwam.
Heads up.
What can I do for you?
See what you can do.
Certainly. Let me get that terminal unlocked for you. Decent security, but I don't think it should keep me out. All done. You should be able to use the terminal now.
One of those chain reactions in my heart. A big explosion, big and loud. Mushrooms me right up on a cloud. Atom bomb, baby, little atom bomb. I want her in my wigwam. She's just the way I want her to be. A million times hotter than TNT.
Don't have the key.
Atom bomb baby, sweet as a plum, carries more warmth than uranium. When she kisses, there's no hitch. 0 hour, she turns on the switch. Atom bomb baby, atom bomb, I want her in my wigwam. She's just the way I want her to be. A million times hotter than TNT. Atom bomb baby, atom bomb, I want
To Boston, and already I've seen a heavy presence of the Brotherhood of Steel here. News of a larger force arriving soon. That's bad for me. They'd likely hunt me down and interrogate me for days if they found out my past
My
in the
database are
NCR.
continuing to accumulate
I've got to find
vast amounts
shelter,
of data
avoid
regarding the
detection from
Commonwealth.
their scouts. By luck, I found a bunker on the east side of town. Bunker's door was barred on the other side. The only way in was through a nearby sewer that also turned out to be a deathclaw nest. Most people would have run back out the sewer grate at the sight of deathclaw eggs. My occupation, however, has steadied my nerves for this exact scenario. I'm going in. There's a Wasteland legend of one who raised a deathclaw since birth and was able to tame it. Maybe it's worth a shot. I'll try to raise one for myself. Signing off. If this is indeed my last log, it didn't work.
Danny Kaye there singing. That was Civilization. Probably the biggest news
You should be happy
in,
that I'm not equipped with a vomiting
ever.
subroutine.
The Brotherhood of Steel has, well, they were beaten pretty badly, and it sounds pretty certain that the Institute was responsible. The, Boston Airport is,
Find anything
well, the
useful?
Brotherhood airship seems to have, crashed right into it. So now, I guess, the Institute is kind of, well, I guess they're sort of in charge, since, there's no one who can really stop them. We'll just hope that message they sent was true, and that they'll, you know, mostly leave us alone. Okay, so, in the meantime, escapism. Let's play some music. Here's, this is Billie Holiday, and, she's, oh please, easy living.
If I had access to a vacuum modification, I could make this place shine.
My home away from home. My own corner of New Vegas. I've reached the end of the world coming to Boston. There are no further treks for me to endure, no wars to fight.
Hey,
Spend the last few months putting the shelves together.
Pleasant, I believe
Around
you
this
called.
building, creating
Wait
my
there.
final
No
resting
problem.
place I call the bar.
yes.
Show
perfect. Yes.
No more a smart little girl with no heart. I have found me a wonderful guy. I'm as tried and as gay as the daisy in May at the shea coming through. I'm
Hey.
Certainly.
Come on.
I'll take care of it.
light on the dew. I'm as corny as Kansas in August, high as the flag on the 4th of July. If you'll excuse an expression I use, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love with a wonderful guy.
Wish on the moon and look for the gold in a rainbow, and you'll find